Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 11 of Noragami Aragoto, and yes, someone mentioned in the comments last time, and I did see as well, that there's actually 13 episodes, not 12 episodes, so that's good anyway, because one extra episode, I'm happy for that. But let's get on to what happened in the episode. This episode was a pretty good episode. I actually really enjoyed it. We had a lot of, first off, it's, Bishamon is on her way there in her nice armor that is actually Aiha, so she gets to finally be used again. And the armor really resembles kind of like Saber from Fate. It was pretty interesting to see that, and I actually really enjoy like that kind of armor style. It's really nice, and Bishamon really matches with it and everything. But yeah, first off, guess who comes back? Just like I thought, Kugahuk does end up coming back. Pretty much sprouting a whole bunch of things about Nora's being stronger, trying to get into Yukine's head and everything, because he pretty much went there to get Hiyori's hand, because of course, his hand's just a stub now. And we get this whole thing with Yukine doubting himself, thinking about, that's why Yato brought in Nora instead of him and all this kind of stuff, and it's getting in his head and he can't fight him, he's losing. Until finally he does, Hiyori tells him, nope, you are very special to him and all this kind of stuff, all, everything that you're important, he chose him, he's been waiting for him. And they even have the little flashback of when he became a blessed vessel and everything, and how he was going to brag to everyone. And then right when Kuga's getting all cocky and stuff, shing, and then all of a sudden, nope, Yukine wins and just slams him all the way across, and then boom, that was it. It felt kind of like a little out of place, like it didn't need to be there, to be honest. I mean, it did have a little growth for Yukine, but why did Kuga come back just to be taken out instantly like that? It was kind of weird in that point, but it did give us some character development and growth with Yukine, showing that he was, after all this time, he is thinking the same thing, just like that he picked Nora instead to go down there, trusts her more and everything. But he does realize that what Yato, him and Yato have and everything, and he got stronger because of it, and he was able to fight through that. After that, they find Ebisu's body along with Bishamon them there by the vent. Pretty much what happens is the vent does close, so yeah, sucks to suck there. Yato does get pulled in farther by Izanami, but is able to get away for a little while. We have a little bit of kind of seeing him and Nora and everything, and he starts to doubt and think, well, maybe he can stay here with her, because she's she's calm and everything because she's with him. And they have a little bit of a brief moment talking, and we see a little bit they are childhood friends and everything kind of thing, and they've always been together, and so he starts to think that it's okay for him to stay down with her forever. But then of course realizes, no, he has to get back. He has to get back to Hiyori and Yukine and everything, and starts to try and get away. And then boom, here comes Izanami all crazy. I found you. It's like a horror movie kind of thing, and just starts pulling him away by the neck. And after that, we see a little, Yukine wants to go in. Kofuku comes and says she can obviously open vents and everything, and Yukine wants to go in. And at first I thought he was going to, at the price of becoming a Nora, because that's the only way for him to sneak in and everything, go in. But of course he ends up not doing it, and Bishamon, Kazuma, and everyone ends up going in to save Yato. And it was a pretty cool fight, seeing Bishamon fight against Izanami in her own territory. Izanami's supposed to be super strong there, obviously. This is her, that is her area. And Bishamon's just grabbing her by the head, whacking her against the wall on the ground. I was just geez, Maurice, dang, calm down over there. That speech, of course, she realizes that Yato, she hated Yato this whole time. That was the only way she could move forward and everything, and it wasn't Yato's fault, it was her fault for everything that's happened so far. And he saved her twice already, and she feels like she has to pay that debt and everything. I mean, she's here to pay that debt back. And that, at first it seemed like Yato was no, get out of here, why are you even here? until finally she says that, you know, Hiyori and Yukine is there, out there waiting for him, and he finally is like, yeah, you know, the power of friendship, pretty much, you know. And he starts to break through from that, and that's pretty much what happens in the end of the area for, you know, for them. After that, the very ending was pretty much Ebisu regaining consciousness and pretty much saying that there is a way for them to get to get Yato and Bishamon out. And I thought he was going to say the brush thing because that's how they got out in the first place. But I guess Izanami keeps closing the vent, so even that won't work. So what they're going to do is, I don't know what for sure, but he says at the end that the only way for them to do it is to use someone, and that person is Hiyori. How? Why has to be her? How are they going to do it with her? I don't know yet. That's pretty much the big cliffhanger that we were left at, and yeah, that was the end of the episode. But yeah, overall, good episode. We had some action with Bishamon fighting Izanami. We had some action with Yukine fighting Kuguha, and some back and forth thing with Yukine. He feels like, you know, obviously what, you know, Kuguha was saying was all that stuff, bad stuff, but he's able to fight through it. And then he finds out he can't go into the underworld to help him, but Bishamon's able to, luckily. And then now we have this huge what if cliffhanger thing. What is going to happen with Hiyori? What does she have to do to save Yato and Bishamon and get them out of there? Is she going to have to sacrifice herself or something? Like, that's what it sounds like it's going to be, but it can't be that, right? You know? But yeah, that was pretty much the episode. Good episode, good build up to what's going to happen in the next one, while also having great action, great story, great character development, making everyone kind of really think for themselves. Like, you can have to really think about everything because he was like lost for a moment, including Yato too. He thought he could just stay with Nora for a while, and then they're like, nope, I gotta get to them. And even after then, he starts fighting back and everything. Bishamon's there to help, and yeah, so really good episode. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion and review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And I also saw a lot about, before I end this, I saw a lot about people saying that a lot of things were changed in the manga. I wonder how that's gonna end up being in the next episodes. No spoilers, please. No spoilers. I don't want you to put anything, but yeah, hopefully it's still good for the last two episodes. I'm really excited for them. But yeah, till next time, guys. See ya.